idea for our Let the Devil In came out of, for one, we're always writing. We always have songs on the back burner that are just kind of waiting to get attention. And we are also seeing the way that music is going. We see, I mean, I feel like anybody that plays music can relate. Like, you'll put an entire record out and it seems like it won't get as much of a response as something somebody puts out on SoundCloud or some small 1-minute thing. I think that the way that music is moving, the attention span's getting smaller, and people want to have, just because there's so much going on. And so unless you're Drake or, you know, this high bill artist, you don't really, no one's gonna sit through your 13, 15, 20 songs. I think that what everyone needs to do is scale back and think a little bit smaller. We're seeing it, bands have already done it. Northlane and In Heart's Wake, already years ahead of everybody else, put out, you know, a joint EP, and, you know, that did great. We have SharpTone putting out splits now with, you know, some of their newer bands, and just seeing other artists collaborate and people just kind of looking smaller. And I think that was kind of a catalyst for this happening, was that we have a lot of songs. We're not in any rush to do a full length, and being able to just scale everything back a little bit and put out 5 songs that we think are excellent and that are put together in the best way, the most sensible possible way that we could, and releasing them just as their own individual thing is the best thing that we can do for ourselves right now.
Working with SharpTone has been really cool. It's the only label that we've been fortunate enough to work with, but we see, you know, what other bands have gone through, struggles with labels, and we're fortunate to not have to deal with any of that. Sean, the label president, is a very, very smart guy.
Is that I see how other people in our scene and the other bands that we've toured with, how they view SharpTone and how they see it from their perspective, and just seeing their perspective from the outside is very interesting, because there's a very high level of respect, and I guess everyone's on the edge of their seat waiting to see what they do next, and it's cool to be part of something like that. Anytime someone finds out we're on SharpTone, they're just like, oh, what? That's crazy. So I don't know, I think it's a huge confidence booster for me going in and, you know, being associated with them and having them taking care of us, and which, by the way, they do great job. Sean and Sal, fantastic. I think they're really on the pulse of what's going on musically, what's going on for our scene, and what the next thing is going to be. And it's really nice to be in that group with all of these new bands that are moving, and I think is going to be the direction that our music scene should be going.